relationship coach, Shera7, is pissing people off once again. The internet is canceling Shera for stating that she does not care what is happening to people overseas. We all know the current events happening in Palestine. Take a listen.
Not the sprinkle lady compromising her bag over a Starbucks cup. Shera7 is a very popular content creator, best known for using her tagline sprinkle, giving out hypergamy and feminine advice on how to bag a rich man, how to use men for their money. Her platform gives very much, it's not what you can do for the patriarchy, it's what the patriarchy can do for you. Shera's content has especially been popular these days, as a lot of women are tired of girl bossing their way to the sun and just want to be taken care of by a rich provider man. However, there are critics, mainly men, who feel that Shera is selling repackaged escort advice and is teaching women how to sell their kitty cat to the highest bidder regardless of the quality of the man. Positive or negative, Shera's popularity continues to grow, and not too long ago, it was announced that she would be collabing with Brandon Blackwood to come out with a Valentine's Day collection. However, that collab has now been put into jeopardy after she shared her comments on the Israel-Palestine conflict after users came for her after seeing her go get Starbucks. As a reminder, a lot of people are boycotting Starbucks right now after they align themselves with Israel. However, Shera had other ideas.
How I live my sprinkle life. I don't worry about distractions or anything else in the world that have nothing to do with me. You know, if I had to sit here and worry about genocide, I'd have to worry about the Native Americans. I'd have to worry about the gentrification in different parts of my city. I'd have to make a whole list of things that I have to worry about before I have to worry about what's going on in a whole other country. So if y'all really want to get political and want me to start listing the things that I have to worry about, I can do that. But I choose to stay living my best life and focusing on the things that I want.
Now, a lot of people were turned off by these comments, including Brandon Blackwood. As of today, Shera7 is no longer listed under the Valentine's Day edit. You can still see the bags in the collection, but you do not see her. I'm not surprised in the slightest that Brandon removed Shera as the ambassador for the Valentine's Day collection. While he's known for creating high-end designer bags, Brandon is also well known for using its bags to spread socio-political messages. While I couldn't find out if Brandon or if anybody from his company has publicly spoken out about the conflict overseas, I do know they're very much about being woke and using their fashion and platform to implement the change they want to see in the world. Meaning that it probably wasn't the best idea to choose somebody who is anti-making political statements to represent their brand. What do y'all think about Shera losing out on her collab? Also, do you view her differently after the comments she made about Palestine and Israel?
Baby, not sprinkle to dust. Hold on, y'all. Let's talk about it. So do y'all remember seeing this like collab with Brandon Blackwood and the Shera7 bags? And y'all, you know, everybody was like, look at my girl, she doing her thing. You know, get your coins. But baby, the collab has been snatched and pulled. Yes. So word on the street is that Shera7 had some Starbucks and people was like, why you got Starbucks? Why you buying Starbucks? We don't do Starbucks. We boycotting Starbucks. And Shera7 was like, baby, who is you? Baby, I don't care. Baby, I'ma drink this Starbucks. And I don't care what y'all talking about, because y'all gonna boycott something else 2 weeks later. Y'all gonna forget about what you boycott the other week before. So Shera7, she just said she don't really watch the news and it don't matter to her. Baby, Brandon Blackwood said we gotta let you go. So they cut the campaign. What do you think? I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think is they trying to cancel her? Should she be canceled? Should she not? But I want to know what is the difference between this Shera7 situation and this. Y'all lined up for them Starbucks Stanley Cups. So, okay, is it a difference between Starbucks, Stanleys, and just Starbucks? Cause I went on this lady page. Y'all didn't say free nothing. So y'all just tell me now. So is it a difference between Stanley Starbucks and Starbucks by itself? Because y'all was fighting to get these motherfuckers. Y'all was jumping all over Starbucks counters, stealing boxes of the popular Stanley Cup. I want to know what's the difference. Because if y'all was really trying to boycott something, y'all would have been boycotting this a little bit more. Starbucks with the Stanley feature should have not been, they shouldn't have sold nothing that day. Instead, y'all stood in line to get some cups. Why? Why? That's why I said y'all really be picking and choosing at this point. Because ain't no way y'all stood in that line 2 o'clock in the morning for a Starbucks Stanley cup. Them cups should have been still up on that shelf. If y'all really want to prove a point, not one of those cups should have been sold. But to each his own. So what y'all think about the Shera 7 situation?
Boy, every day y'all remind me why I probably will never quit my 9 to 5 and become a full-time content creator. Y'all's Shera 7 posted this video on her Instagram.
Thank you, Delvon, for paying for my Starbucks this morning. You said that I always talk about how men should pay, so you paid for my Starbucks. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. Shout out to Delvon.
She clearly said she didn't buy that coffee. She clearly said someone else paid for her coffee. And even if she went to Starbucks with the intent to pay for her own coffee, where in Shera 7's message platform has she ever given an inkling that she cared about anybody but herself? Where has she ever shared a political view? Where has she ever shared that she cares about what happens outside of her world? She never has. And let's be honest, this Brandon Blackwood collab that she potentially could lose because y'all are trying to cancel her over not boycotting Starbucks, if that's meant for her, it's going to be. Doesn't matter if it's Brandon Blackwood or another collab. She never, ever, ever has shared a political view. But y'all flip-flop so quick because if she or any other content creator doesn't say exactly what you want them to say, y'all are ready to cancel them. She has clearly said she is selfish. Why would y'all think that she cares about what happens in Palestine? And not only that, World War III is a possibility. And we are wanting to deter funds from being sent to support the war. I'm with y'all. But I'm wondering and I'm curious, are y'all going to stop using Apple products? Are y'all going to stop wearing clothes from Shein or Ash? What does it have to do with anything? Y'all understand that we are always this close to a threat of attack from China. And all of that money that y'all be spending on those items come from China. And they go right back into boosting their military, right? Right. Y'all understand that those luxury condos that a lot of y'all live in downtown, those luxury condo buildings are not owned by people that live in the United States. Those buildings are owned by people that are in countries like Palestine and like China, right? A lot of our money that we spend is sent out to other countries that want to start World War III with us, right? So until you are willing to really put fuel to the fire and stop the capitalistic society and stop the funding of wars, I need y'all to understand and go way deeper than a cup of coffee. Y'all need to learn to pick y'all's battles because, baby, sometimes y'all just be out here fighting for nothing.
Hey, y'all. Y'all have to know I don't watch the news and I don't really boycott anything because...
Sprankle, sprankle! Why are y'all surprised that Shera does not give a fuck about the war? She's shopping and buying coffee from Starbucks. She does not give a fuck. Okay? Why is everybody up in arms? I've been told y'all this woman is a demon. She's a narcissistic sociopath, which means she's heartless. She's cold inside. She lacks empathy. She does not care about human mankind. And 9 times out of 10, she's an atheist. There is no spiritual connection to God. But so many of her followers are just like her. They're sociopaths, fake Christians and atheists, and they will fight for her and worship her and idolize her over God. You understand? The same way that Nicki Minaj's cult-like fan following, they're also delusional sociopaths that idolize Nicki over God. These people, these women are atheists. They are false Christians idolizing a woman over God. You cannot expect much out of a cold-hearted, narcissistic sociopath. Y'all tried to trash me and call me a hater. That woman is married. Shera 7 is married to a bitter, old, abusive, geriatric old man. Nobody is hating on her marriage. Nicki Minaj is married to a pedophile. Nobody is jealous of Nicki. When I tell you that narcissistic women that are in long-term marriages are fucking miserable, they hate the fucking man that they marry, so they turn around and they take that misery and they project it onto single women, and they just lure in the toxic women. They build their fan base off of other toxic narcissistic women that are home wreckers, side chicks, trashy women that idolize money over God. That is their cult-like following. And then they'll accuse you of being a hater. Nobody's hating on being a fucking demon. I worship God. I idolize God. I don't worship a woman just because she's giving advice on relationships. She's scamming her fucking followers. She's pimping y'all all. She doesn't give a fuck about the war. She doesn't care about Palestine. Y'all toxic bitches are still gonna follow behind somebody that has no empathy for mankind. Y'all are trash. God is going to punish each and every one of you. God is going to punish Miss Shera too. Her day is coming. Because when you go against God and you lead a cult-like following and you sway them against God, see, me and my following, I will tell people to put God before me. Don't worship, don't idolize me. I have compassion for what's going on over there in Palestine. I have compassion for the children that are being slaughtered. I'm not shopping at Starbucks. I don't support or condone any type of genocide. I will not support it, or those that support. I can't. But this woman does not care. And you know what? Her dummy ass followers are still going to follow behind her because they disregard the empathy. We serve a God of love. God shows love, compassion, and empathy for mankind. How do you follow behind a woman that doesn't give a fuck about mankind? She's scamming her followers. She don't give a fuck about her followers, but they will worship her and put her on a pedestal because they're just as fucking clueless. They're just as fucking dumb and blind and money hungry, and God's going to punish each and every one of them. I hope those of you that are following behind Shera and you're starting to see her true colors, the toxicity, and that it was never worth following her advice to begin with, you better get right with God and stop following behind that woman. She's a demon, and she's going to lead y'all straight to hell. I said what I said, and I dare you bitches to come for me in my comment section. I want all the smoke. I'm a warrior for God, and my spiritual discernment will not let me stay silent on this issue. It will not. You cannot follow a demon and call yourself a woman of God at the same time. I digress. Come for me, bitch. I dare you.
So I've been seeing people try to cancel Miss Shera 7, the sprinkle lady, over her comments on Palestine. And I use the word comments loosely because they weren't really comments on Palestine. So you don't have to fact check it, and I'm going to tell y'all what she actually said. She posted a video of her getting Starbucks. Clearly people were asking her why she's getting Starbucks, and we're supposed to be boycotting. And she straight up said, you know, I'm not boycotting Starbucks because in a week y'all are going to be back promoting their new cups, promoting their new holiday drinks, which y'all have done. Just like I was running for Stanley Cups. And she said that she doesn't really watch the news, so she doesn't know what's going on and why there even is a boycott, okay? Which is believable because she hasn't worked in over 20 years. She's a kept wife. Why would she care about politics? She's not even in the workforce. All she cares about is making sure that her husband comes home with a check. I'm kind of sick of the advocacy bullies, and I've seen that they are, like, really going hard on black women. Like, black women are getting attacked for no reason. I feel like black women already hold a lot of responsibility. Everybody looks for black women to save the world. I was watching a live of Makeup Shayla, a black creator, doing her makeup on TikTok live, and people were like mass commenting, "Say free Palestine. If you don't say free Palestine, you're canceled," and this, that, and the third. And the lady was like, literally, I've signed petitions. I've shared stuff on my Instagram. I don't have to change. This is how I make money. I don't have to change all my content to be just about Palestine. And I'm sorry, if your advocacy is limited to bullying others and commenting free Palestine hashtag, shut up. I highly doubt the people who are going out of their way to comment stuff like this on people's video have done anything outside of that, okay? You could literally call your state representative. You can sign petitions. You can donate. I'm a part of an advocacy group. We met with 9 state representatives last year, okay? The The advocacy group that I'm a part of, that's global. Anybody can join. They give you talking points. They give you instruction on how to reach out to state representatives all over the freaking United States. Okay, I'm sorry, but commenting under people's video trying to cancel them, that's not gonna work. And I feel like black women have got it worse, like Beyonce, Rihanna. I even seen people saying stuff about Meg Thee Stallion, and it's just like, y'all don't comment under black male artists, you know, asking them what are they saying about Free Palestine. Y'all don't comment under black male creators saying we're gonna cancel you if you don't say Free Palestine. Like, why is it always on a black woman to save the freaking world? And let's not pretend like up until last year, the media always swayed things in Israel's, you know, side. Everybody thought, you know, oh, these people are terrorists, these terrorist attacks are random, blah, blah, blah. And last year was just the first year that we were able to hear the other side's, you know, story, right? But there's no grace for not knowing what's going on. And literally, Justin Bieber made a post in support of Israel, and yet he was just viral on TikTok from his performance. Oh, we got the old Justin Bieber back. He's singing like he used to. Not canceled. Selena Gomez. Y'all still promoting the rare beauty. Not like, but black people, no grace. Literally, even Kylie Jenner made a post in support of Israel, and she was just viral the other week for her little natural makeup look, and oh, she just looks so elegant. But let a black woman say she's going to continue to get Starbucks. An older black woman who don't give a damn about, who don't even know about politics. Stop making black women y'all saviors. We cannot save the world. And I literally made a video the other day about how a white man went and opened an orphanage in Haiti and sexually abused the kids there, and it got no views. There's like hella issues going on globally, especially pertaining to black people that gets no coverage. And let's be honest, in a situation like this, you know, Israel is racist, clearly. Do you think they give a damn if a black person says we're not going to support them and they're racist towards black and brown people? No, y'all need to start holding white people accountable, okay? Just because black people know how to do a boycott, we know how to do a rally, doesn't mean we got to save the world. Okay, if you really care, get off the app, stop the bullying, stop commenting under people's stuff, trying to cancel them. Call your state representative. If you need to know how, if you need steps on how to do that, comment. I'll give it to you.
Let us know how you feel about this situation in the comments. Do you agree with Shera, or is she completely wrong?